Good morning everyone. Welcome back to our object-oriented software engineering class. Today we are going to discuss one of the most important topics in software engineering, understanding requirements. Before any software is designed or developed, the development team must clearly understand what the customer actually wants. If the requirements are misunderstood, even the best programmers cannot build the correct software. So in today's class, we will learn how software engineers collect, analyze, document, and validate customer requirements. These are the topics we will cover today. First, we will understand requirements engineering. Then we will discuss how to establish the groundwork before collecting requirements. Next, we will see different methods of eliciting requirements. Finally, we will understand how requirements are finalized before software development begins. Now, let us start with an important question. What is a requirement? A requirement simply something that the customer expects the software to do. For example, imagine you are developing an online shopping application. The customer may say, I want customers to register, I want online payment, I want order tracking. All these are requirements. So the process of collecting, analyzing, documenting, validating and managing these requirements is called requirements engineering. So requirements engineering starts during communication with the customer and continues throughout software development. It consists of several important activities: inception, elicitation, elaboration, negotiation, specification and validation, and requirements management. These activities ensure that developers understand customer expectations correctly. Next, let us understand the first two activities. The first activity is inception. During inception, the software team tries to understand the customer's business. They identify the problem, understand the project objectives, and determine who the stakeholders are. The second activity is elicitation. This is the process of asking questions. For example, what is your business goal? Who will use the software? What problems are you currently facing? What features do you expect? Think about visiting a doctor. So the doctor asks several questions before giving treatment. Similarly, software engineers ask customers many questions before developing software. Next one is elaboration. Here the information collected from customer is refined and organized. Developers identify system functions, user interactions and software behavior. One important technique used here is use cases. Use case describes how a user interact with the system to complete a specific task. For example, a customer logs into an online banking application, transfers money and logs out. This entire sequence becomes a use case. We will study use case diagram in detail in upcoming classes. Next one, negotiation and specification. Sometimes different stakeholders have different expectations. For example, marketing team wants many new features. The finance team wants lower development cost. So these requirements may conflict with each other. So software engineers conduct negotiation. Requirements are prioritized based on importance, cost, time and technical feasibility. After negotiation, everything is documented. So this documentation is called the required specification document or SRS. Next one, validation and requirements management. Once the requirements are documented, they must be validated. So validation means checking whether the documented requirements are correct, complete and free from ambiguity. Every requirement should be clear. There should not be any confusion. Finally comes requirements management. So requirements often change during software development. Customers may request additional features. Developers should be able to track these changes without affecting the entire project. This process is called requirements management. So establishing the groundwork. Before collecting requirements, software engineers perform some preparation activities. The first activity is identifying stakeholders. Second one is recognizing multiple viewpoints. Third one is working toward collaboration. Next, asking the first questions and non-functional requirements, traceability. Now let us see different techniques used for gathering requirements. Software engineers collect requirements using collaborative meetings, quality function deployment, usage scenarios, work products, agile user stories, and service-oriented methods. Each technique is suitable for different types of projects. Next, collaborative requirements gathering. The first technique is collaborative requirements gathering. Developers and customers conduct meetings together. Everyone discuss ideas, expectations, and problems. Usually, one person acts as a facilitator. The facilitator ensures that everyone gets an opportunity to express their ideas. These discussions help avoid misunderstanding. Nowadays, these meetings are conducted both physically and online. Next, quality function deployment. The second technique is quality function deployment. It converts customer needs into technical requirements, classifies requirements into three categories: normal requirements, expected requirements, and exciting requirements. Next, usage scenarios. Another important technique is usage scenarios. These are also called as use cases. Use case describe how user interact with the software. For example, consider an ATM machine. The customer inserts the ATM card, enters the PIN, withdraws cash, and receives the receipt. Next, illustration work products. After collecting requirements, developers prepare several important documents. This includes the project scope, customer information, stakeholder details, technical environment, functional requirements, constraints, usage scenarios, and prototypes. Next, Agile requirements illustration. In Agile development, requirements are collected as user stories. User story is a simple statement written from the user's point of view. For example, as a customer, I want to reset my password so that I can access my account if I forget it. User stories are simple and easy to understand.